Welcome back once again to Breckenridge. We are live on location here at Carboy Winery. If you guys joined us earlier, we had a little visit with Patrick here, who is not only a co-owner, but a winemaker as well. So you're a man of many roles and very knowledgeable about the whole production aspect of the wine, as well as just the different varieties that you guys do provide here. And we were chatting a little bit about the space itself that we're in here currently. You guys did this really extensive renovation here. We're next to Gold Pan. That's a longtime favorite here in Breckenridge. It's been around since back in the gold mining days in the 1800s, and now you guys have expanded and created Carboy Winery. Now you guys have a really unique licensing you were telling me about that kind of accommodates you guys to actually be able to produce the wine here and provide it.
Yeah, so we have the Colorado Vintners restaurant license, so it actually allows us to operate the Gold Pan Saloon. You know, your typical winery license does not allow you to serve liquor, beer, food. So, you know, we want to be able to offer something for everyone. You know, if your significant other it might not like wine, so we have bourbon and IPAs next door.
So I like that you guys are, you collaborate together with Gold Pan, but it's kind of still like a separate establishment in a way.
Yeah, we keep it separate, and like I said, we want to highlight that it's a craft beer and whiskey bar, and we have the food to match with that. You know, we're running a dual concept out of our one kitchen, so then, we have the wine food with the wine side.
And earlier we were chatting about, how you guys pair some of the food items with the wines. You guys offer tours and tastings, and we are actually down here where the tanks are actually located. You guys actually do a lot of the work literally right within the building.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is our production space, and it's kind of like Tetris. Everything moves, and we're constantly bringing stuff in and out, and we can't even hold all of our storage here. Our case goods storage is at an off-site location in Denver, just because we don't have the space. So we really wanted to be as efficient as possible. So what I did, if you look at these tanks behind me, they work just like a keg. A bright tank that you would see in a brewery, they serve beer directly out of the tank to the tap. And what we're doing is the exact same thing. It's not carbonated, it's still wine, but it's just from tank to tap, 350 gallons at a time.
And I noticed upstairs, you have like about a dozen taps lined up, and how convenient. It's right there ready to pour.
Yeah, definitely. And it's all coming right out of these tanks. So when you come down on a tour, we're going to pour it for you right out of the tank and pull you some samples right out of the barrel.
Speaking of samples, we actually have a bottle of a sparkling cider here behind us. Now, Summit County is located here along the 10-mile range, so fitting title for this bottle.
Yeah, so what we did here is a couple of the bartenders over on the Gold Pan, they came to me and said, hey, let's make a cider. We don't enjoy the ones we've been buying. Yeah. So we had an empty tank over here. We got some beautiful apples from Big B's in Paonia. And they have a really nice product. They pressed it, custom pressed for us, and we bring it down here and ferment it. Let me taste you on it.
That sounds great. And I love that, for folks that are just joining us, earlier Patrick was telling us a little bit about how a lot of their products are actually derived from grapes here within Colorado, too. Everything's kind of locally sourced and stays within that Colorado native production as well.
Yeah, we also offer California, Washington, Oregon, but we're actually buying the grapes and we're doing custom crush. So we're renting a winery space there and we're making the wine. We're not buying bulk juice and just bottling it. But our Colorado sector has just exploded. And especially here, I see that's what the tourists want, and that's what we want to give them is the best we can out of Colorado fruit. I'm just a huge proponent for the industry.
Well, cheers to that.
Cheers.
That's very refreshing.
Yeah. Bone dry. Our cider is different. We actually finish it in neutral French oak, and we stir the barrels, and it takes much longer. It takes like 90 days as opposed to like 30 days some of the competition. So we're really proud of it, and they have it up at BGV. It's all over town. It's at base camp.
Yeah, I love that you can kind of get that little hint of oakiness to it as well. And some ciders, are very tart and like harsh, but this is very mellow. I like it.
It's smooth. Yeah, I put it through malolactic fermentation, so it kind of takes the real sharp acid and it smooths it out for you to enjoy it better.
Well, this is fantastic. Thanks so much for having us here again. And stick around for tomorrow's show, too, because we're going to actually have a few of the ladies. I believe one of a sommelier is actually going to come in and tell us a little bit about how the tap process works and talk more specifically about some of the wines that you guys offer here.
Definitely, yeah, you'll taste through them all.
Sounds good. So stick around. We have more to come here in just a moment. We'll be visiting with Slifer Smith & Frampton Real Estate, so don't go anywhere. We'll be here at Carboy Winery.